What's up, crazies? And welcome back to our channel. And if you guys are new here, I'm Andy.
And I'm Jazz, and we are finally here to react to Meow and their music video for Hands
Come
Up.
on, bruh.
So we are a bit late on this because we've been sick the past couple weeks, but we are better
Still
now.
a little nasally.
Yes, but can't wait to finally watch and listen, so let's get to it.
Let's get it.
Happy they're back, you guys.
Ooh.
Is that Padu?
There's party?
Huh?
Oh, it's a goal.
Uh-huh.
It's a party? Vibes? Attitude.
Ooh. Oh, damn!
Holy shit.
Anna has no fear.
No fear. Yeah, she's taking them all by
I know.
herself. She's doing this thing. Do you know this thing?
No.
Do you guys know this? Where I saw it on TV a long time ago, right? And we used to do it on empty bottles.
Okay.
We set it down, we go like this, and we try to knock down the bottle.
Ah.
You know what I mean? It's supposed to be like a power thing. I'm not really sure. I was really young, but
okay, well that makes sense.
I think that's what they're doing.
If it's a power thing, because even with
Nadine.
Nadine, yeah.
One finger.
With 4 against 4.
One
Right.
finger, bruh.
Okay.
Come on.
Look at that.
You see that? But they doing it on rocks.
Oh. Oh, but Kawon did it.
It's definitely about power.
Woo! I love this part. I already heard it. I love this part. Woo! Hey!
Oh, dude, she got hit with that?
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, damn, they missing.
Oh, they missing. They missing. She's not even looking. Oh, that's a dope ass handshake.
Okay.
Bruh.
Yes, I know.
Look, they're all dope, but Nadine just has this delivery with her,
I know.
dude. Holy
You know why I
shit.
can stop because you paused? Are those things that are flying at them? Because there's Padu.
It's
in
the
the
gold
beginning.
pieces.
Yeah, the pieces. Yeah.
You know how there's like the white and the
black,
one?
right.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Oh my, that delivery though.
I know.
And the beat?
Oh.
Hands up, who the real villain?
Oh my, dude. She's like, they missed.
Y'all missing, bruh. Too slow. These are kids. They going up against kids? Oh, he's going like this to them.
Crack the sky open. Oh my God, Ella.
That's sass. The spirit fingers.
I love that.
Oh, they're playing alkagi.
Oh. Woo. Yes. Oh, the vocals. Oh. Hey.
Come on, bruh.
Woo. You hear that?
Come on, man. Come on. Oh, you're right. That is trippy. Hold on.
Yes.
In and out.
Oh, I like this. I like this.
Ooh, you see that?
Wow.
That stank face. That was the go piece.
Now that. Oh yes. Okay, we'll go back. But okay, now that I read the lyrics, because they obviously teased the chorus part already, which I really love that part where it's like waterfall. I love that. But now that I saw the lyrics, crack the sky open, something let the water fall, right? If you guys, okay, this is a conspiracy thing, okay? I'm all about this. I'm not saying I believe it or not, okay? But they say we live in a firmament.
The firm.
Yeah.
Because break the sky.
Yeah.
And let the water fall.
Yeah, crack the sky. So if you guys don't know what the firmament is, basically it's like the dome. This earth, we live under a dome.
Yeah.
And this dome is made of glass where like no one can break it. Like there's no way we could break this, right? But if you were to, we live. Okay, so this sounds crazy to some people. I'm sure that's why I'm struggling to say it. We live in underwater. So Earth is underwater.
So when you crack that open,
the reason why we're not drowning or there's no water coming down from the sky besides rain is because of that dome. But if you were to crack it, there will be a waterfall because we're living underwater. And so I feel like maybe Meow is saying too, like with their music, they're going to be able to crack that open. Something that's so impossible, they're going to be able to crack it. And again, for people who don't believe in that, I know I might sound crazy, but I'm just saying based on that conspiracy,
right.
I feel like that's what they were talking about.
And then it does make sense now that you say it in a way. Another thing that I'm looking at after you said that is they could be saying you're living in a bubble. Yeah, like you're so in a bubble because this whole song is basically about like, bro, I'm about to prove you wrong.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
We live in this firmament. Like,
yeah, and more than that, we live in this firmament. It's kind of like you are.
Yeah.
You're so narrow-minded. Like you live in your own little bubble.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time you put your hands up and try to break that open.
Right.
And let the water fall on you and kind of wake up.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yes.
Come on, bro.
Okay,
come
we'll
on.
watch it again.
Yeah, let's watch it again.
Yes. The waterfall in the back too.
What?
Am I tripping?
Do you see her eyes as a dome? And then someone's in that dome.
Yo, I'm getting chills right now. What are the odds that I just said that and then, I didn't even catch it. The first watch, I didn't even catch it.
You're in a...
See, I'm getting
reach up. That's why reach up.
I'm getting chills.
Crack the sky open and let the water fall. Meaning like you're living. I think that's what they're trying to say. It's like you're living in a bubble.
I'm not saying I believe in that or not. I'm not gonna say I don't believe in it, but I'm not gonna say I believe in it. But it's a conspiracy thing and it's fun to think about.
I just think
that Earth, we live in a firmament, right? Again, and then above us is all water. So if someone was to really crack that open, which is pretty much impossible. Water would just fall through.
No, it's an interesting theory to really think about. But if that's what this means, I think they took that as a concept to tell people in their song that, like, dude, you're like living in a bubble. Maybe it's a little, you're so narrow-minded. You only see this.
Right.
It's kind of like, maybe it's time you put your hands up and reach up and try to crack that bubble and let the water seep in so you can wake up from this. You're so narrow-minded kind of thing.
So
you know what I mean?
From what we heard in the lyrics, at least I did, it kind of makes sense to that.
It does. Wow, good catch.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's chills.
We got to see above.
Cat.
Okay, we back on track. We back on
right there. 이 길로 갈게. Meaning as in like I'm gonna take this road. Right?
Oh, do you see a pause in the back?
Yeah. Oh wait, where is it?
Oh, right there.
I'm sorry. We'll go back. We back on track.
Yes.
So 이 길로 갈게. As in I'm gonna take this road, but we back on track. That's a play. You know what I mean? Because I'm saying I'm taking this road, and we back on track. Track as in this song, but track as in like a race. It's like a road. You know what I mean?
Right.
Come on, man.
Yo, Kawon be killing it. And that too, I feel like it's like them saying, I have no fear.
No fear.
Because obviously I don't know if you guys tried it, but like if you have fear, you can't do it.
You have to trust yourself.
Yeah, because you're afraid that and that too. Because you're afraid that you're going to poke your fingers. But fear, but also, yes, I like that trust.
You believe in yourself.
Yeah,
basically,
you trust
they're
yourself.
saying, look, I believe in myself.
Right.
I'm not gonna stab myself.
Yes.
I know me.
I love
Come on,
that.
bruh.
You can't deny.
Ooh.
Do what you please.
Ooh.
Don't team up, yeah. Don't cross the line,
Ooh, don't cross the line.
I love that.
You set it off. 당겨져 수평 넘어로. 그 비용소심처럼 압박 같은 법. 이래 저래 해도 넌 바래 no you're not. So what we gonna do?
And I feel like they're showing a lot of things where it's like, you know, some of the members, it's impossible for them to do, but there's that one member that can do it. Maybe it's also showing like each member has their own powers.
Right.
You know, so it's not the saying that like this member can't do something and this member can't, but I think they're saying each of us have our own special traits. And I think that's what they're showing too, because they are new too. They just debuted. So I
Right.
feel like they're here saying like, hey, I'm this member, I can do this. I'm this member, I can do that.
Right.
And they each have their own special powers. Obviously, this is the music video showing something that's unrealistic, obviously, but
Yeah.
I think they're kind of showing it in those ways
Now
too.
I'm thinking, you know, like each member that shows what their power is, are those traits of a cat? Like
oh,
reflexes
right,
and stuff
reflexes,
like that.
yes.
You know what I mean?
They do
Come
have,
on,
they have,
bruh.
you know,
They-
some cats have
dude,
super strength.
Cats have crazy
Yeah,
reflexes.
and that's why
bruh.
they say they have 9 lives.
Come on.
해도 넌 바래 no you're
They're
not.
quick
So
with
what
it.
we gonna do? I see you look at me now. Hands up. Break the sky open, put your hands up.
Yup.
Break the sky, let the water flow. Song we don't ever 몰라도 throw it up what you want to.
손 위로 답을 몰라도.
Uh-huh.
So put your hands up. 손 위로 means put your hands above your head.
Yes.
Even if you don't know the answer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And why I paused was, okay, so I obviously heard the chorus part already because they were teasing it before the drop. And it sounds, when we first hear it, it sounds a little anticlimactic, to be
Right.
honest. Like, I was thinking, I wonder how this is going to sound as a full song because
Right.
I like songs that have anticlimactic drops in their chorus. I really do. But it also depends on how the verse and the pre-chorus and all that goes with it.
Right.
You know, so if everything is kind of anticlimactic, for me personally,
Like very stagnant.
yeah, it's not my
right?
vibe.
Yeah.
It's more like, okay, you know, but it's not my vibe. So I was actually thinking, okay, let's see how
Like having one-
this song is going to be.
Yeah,
Because
I
when I
feel
first
you.
heard it, which again, by the way, I love the waterfall part, right? But I was thinking, okay, it's a little anticlimactic, but let me see how they do
I feel
it with
you.
the whole thing. It works
It's
perfectly.
like it's like making
Yeah.
like we're hoping like that the song is not just one tone.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Hoping that there's a change.
But there's like
Right.
that whole, da, 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 and then
Right,
all of a sudden it
right,
goes, hands up, da, da, da,
And
and
then,
it
and
goes,
then the beat drop too when
Yes.
Nani comes in and starts
Right.
rapping, bro.
Right.
Come on, and the bridge.
uh-huh.
Song we don't ever 몰라도 throw it up what you want to. Hands up.
I like an attitude, bruh.
Put your hands
They
up.
all do.
Break the sky, let the water flow. Song we don't ever 몰라도 throw it up what you want to.
And the street is
His
his.
reflex-
Oh my God.
Did it hit her forehead? She blocked it. She
No, she didn't block it. She took it.
no. Like she was like she saw it coming. She's like, nope, boom. I'm gonna make it go this way
Right.
with my head,
Like,
bro.
that's what I'm saying. She took it. She was like, that didn't phase me. It just gave me a little
That
nudge.
didn't do
That's
anything
about
to
it.
me, bruh. Holy shit,
my
we didn't see that the first time. It actually hit her.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
Provocation ain't nothing new to me.
Yep.
Come on, I've always been provoked in my life. It's
Yeah.
not new to me. You think that phases me?
Yeah.
And then she says, "휘둘러봐 네 녹슨 sword." So try swinging around your rusted sword.
Yes.
And I'm thinking rusted as in it's probably rusted because it's old shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Right.
kind of like you can stay with your old shit.
Yeah.
But we're the new wave.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like that, which is why they say you live in a bubble.
Yeah.
Like you're only about this.
Yeah.
Try to break that open and try to like, you know,
And then they're just talking
have
about
some variety in your life,
right.
you know?
And like the next lines, they're talking about like jealousy and stuff with their
Right.
admiration.
Self-admiration.
Right.
Yeah.
And
or self-affirmation
yeah,
too.
and you know, I do see some people say like, oh, K-pop or like idols or groups these days, you know, sing a lot about like, I don't know, haters or, you know, them talking about things like this where it's like,
Just you watch.
yeah, just you watch. We're gonna prove ourselves. But I feel like the reason why they do it is because it's so toxic.
How
It
can they
really
not?
is. Like, people don't give these new groups a try like they just judge so quickly. They're
Right.
so quick to judge these days. That's how I feel personally. I feel like people are so quick to judge because I don't know, they just feel like they're competing with their favorite group. I don't know what
Right.
it is, you guys, to be honest, because we're multi-stands, so we don't understand that, to be honest. But like, I feel like people these days are so quick to judge, and so I feel like these artists sing about things like this where it's like, hey, just watch and see what we can do,
Right.
like, and then you can judge.
Yeah,
you know,
because-
but at the same time, it's like, are you jealous?
Right.
Like, are you jealous that you can't be me? Are you jealous you can't do what I do? Because
Right.
there should be no reason for you to be hating on me, at least just yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we just came out. And then
Right.
from that one song, you know what I mean? From that one song,
Yeah.
you're going to judge like our whole career.
And we're not even talking about like
You know
it's
what I
not your
mean?
style of song. That's not
Right.
that's not who we're
different.
talking about.
That's
yeah.
different. But it's kind of like you got to give it a chance. You know,
Yeah.
with music, with art, you kind of have to give it a chance.
Yeah.
And
Or
if
them
it's-
as people. Yeah.
Yeah, and if it's not to your taste, then like what we always say, you move on. Like,
Mm-hmm.
see, like we actually come from a time where we know we come from the social media time, which we're living in now, and we also come from a time where there was no social media. You know what I
Mm-hmm. Right.
mean? And
it was just happening.
yeah, but even then, like it was toxic.
Yeah.
But then the thing is, there's no social media, so
It was less toxic.
yeah, you don't ever really see people hating to that point.
Right.
You know, but now it's like constant.
Right.
Like you see it.
People
like
can't move on.
it's almost a job to these haters. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? So
Yeah.
it's just kind of like I could see that would be the reason why these artists come out with music like this.
Yeah,
and lyrics
always
like
talking about
this.
haters and things
Yeah,
like
because
that.
they have to clap back one way or another.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Come on, bro.
Whoa.
Self-affirmation. So it's a jealousy full of admiration or something like that, and it's self-admiration,
Uh-huh.
and you're still unsure.
Uh-huh.
Self-admiration,
unsure.
yet you're still unsure. You're
Yeah.
self-affirmed.
Yeah.
But yet you're still unsure.
Because you don't know who you are.
You don't know what you want.
I think
you know
that's
what I mean?
what it is. I say this before. Hate comes from insecurity. If you're insecure with yourself, that's when you start hating on others. Because
Yeah.
if you weren't insecure, to be honest, you honestly wouldn't. You know, so I've had those times too where I will be like jealous of some person, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be kind of hating. But that's when I truly dig deep, it was because I was insecure.
Right.
This person did nothing wrong to me. This person, beautiful person, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I just was insecure at that very
Yeah.
moment that I had to nitpick something when
Yeah.
really it's
It's like-
jealousy. You're just insecure.
It's like you say you're so sure about yourself. You say you know what you like, but yet you're still unsure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come on, man.
Facts.
Facts.
Yeah. Yeah, who's the real villain?
So 아리따운 killing. 아리따우다 means to be like beautiful. It's a
Yes.
beautiful killing.
Uh-huh.
잔인한 villain. 잔인하다 means to be like cruel.
Yeah.
So it's like or
savage,
brutal.
savage.
Right. So a beautiful killing and brutally villain. Hands up, who the real villain? Why? Because the villains are the ones who put their hands up
Yeah.
when the cops go
Oh, yeah.
freeze.
Right.
And which is what they did. And this is a stick up. That's
Oh,
what they
body,
say
body,
in
body.
It's a sticker.
Yes.
So it's like that's like their thing with them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What I took also for who the real villain, it can go both ways. It can go like Meow saying, yeah, we could be labeled as villains if you guys want us to be. Like for these haters who think that we're this and this.
Yeah, because they're villainizing.
Yeah,
them.
we will be the villains, but also I think they're asking these haters, who's the real villain? You know, because if you're hating for no reason and all
Right.
that or provoking
Then
us,
who's the real
then
villain?
who's the real villain? It might be you. Do you know what I mean? So I think it can go like both ways.
And also, it's kind of like, oh, I see you bump into our music later on. Like I
Yeah.
see you're slowly kind of like, coming this way.
right?
So when we tell you to put your hands up, you're putting your hands up. So who's the real villain? In ways of, oh, so you do like our music.
Like you bop to it.
Right. But then who's the real villain? You know what I mean? Because, like I said, villains are the ones who put their hands up
The
when they
stick
get
up.
caught. Because it's a stick up. Come
right,
on,
right,
bro.
right. Oh, competition.
Rock, paper, scissors.
I see you look at me now.
Little kid.
I wonder what this is supposed to be like, the kids and
Hands up.
Oh, it could mean like, bro, like it's these little kids. We're dealing with like not literally little kids, but like
Okay.
people who act like little kids.
like technically like if you're an adult, but
Yeah.
like you
like
do all
act
this-
like an adult. You're
Yeah.
not, you know what I'm saying, right? I think
Yes.
that's what it can mean.
Okay.
Not literally they're dealing with a kid, but like
Yeah.
it's an adult that acts like one.
Or it could be even, that makes sense because a lot of people who do hate happen to be adults.
Yeah.
And it's like,
and they're childish.
yeah, and it could be also where meow, they're young, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're young, and some of these adults might be bashing on them, but it's like, are you really doing that to these teenagers,
Right.
or these young 20-year-olds, right? Like you're over 30 or however old you are, and you're like bashing on these young kids.
And not just old people, it could be teenagers too.
Yeah.
But then teenagers, they're not considered adults, but they're not considered like a kid like that.
Yes,
like they're
yes,
saying
yes.
like, you teenagers too who hate on us, you guys are acting like children,
Yeah.
like literally children.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
Sky open, put your hands up. Break the sky, let the water fall.
Yeah. This kid's so cute.
Hands up. Crack the sky open, put your hands up.
Woo.
Break the sky, let the water fall.
Oh, poor kid.
The bridge is nice.
The vocals.
We're about to bloom again.
Hey, I love this. This is a good breakdown. Oh, hey, guess what? The bass. Oh, I'm getting chills again. The bass, it can break a window if you really think about it. So like, crack the sky open. You know what I'm saying? Their music, the bass.
Turn this shit
Yeah,
up
turn
and
this
put
shit
your
up.
hands up.
Right. Get
Come on,
wild over
man.
here. Imagine bumping this for real though. Woo! Wow. Woo! Swag.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Meow.
Come on. This is what I mean about Meow.
Yes.
They're one of the they're a really exciting group.
Yeah.
Because first of all, Teddy is a producing genius, musical genius.
I don't care what
right?
anybody.
I don't care what anybody
says.
Bruh, Teddy
Yeah.
is one to me, number
Yeah.
one. Like
Yeah.
Teddy he knows talent.
Yeah.
And he sees talent. And to be able to pick these girls and each of them so talented, but a different color.
Yeah.
A different trait.
A different power.
A different character. You know what I'm saying? A different power, literally.
Yeah.
Like just like in the video. And they're a group that I'm just always looking forward to because it's like, what are they gonna bring next?
Yeah.
Because think about it, they're just rookies now. They just came out. There's probably so much more that they're gonna show.
Right. You know, for me, I like Meow because they're one of the groups where they individually have their own powers, right? But they all are the same when it comes
Right.
together. You know what I mean? They all seem the same when it's one, when it's supposed to be one. But when they all individually come out, you see each different things about
Right.
them, you know, and that's what I feel like they mesh well together. The chemistry is real, but also like I like this song because it gives the K-pop vibes. You know, I love. I wouldn't say. I don't want to call it old school. It's like kind of like the 2000s. Do I want to say?
It's just a very high pace reminds us of the 2000s,
like the mid 2000s, right? Like it's giving me that vibe, which I really love. So again, I was waiting to see how it's gonna sound when I heard the chorus part. I was like,
Right.
okay, let me see. I'm not gonna judge it yet.
I know what you
know?
mean. Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
a little anticlimactic for
Uh-huh.
me, but I was like, I'm gonna wait and see because I'm that person where I want to listen to the full song first
Right.
before I judge a snippet of it.
Uh-huh.
That's because everything changes. Or it's like those songs where it's like you didn't really vibe with in the beginning, but then when you listen to it again and again, you're like,
Right.
I actually really like the song. It grew on me.
Nope.
You know what I mean? So I was seeing, let's see. But then
That's why
Yeah, they proved me. They proved me.
That's why
Yeah.
Black Label is genius because that's
Yeah.
what they do. They'll preview a song, they'll tease a song, but the part of a song where it's
supposed to be
like it's like a question mark,
Right.
Right, and then it leaves the viewers and the listeners kind of like, oh,
Uh-huh.
you're excited because it's your favorite group, like oh meow,
perfect.
but then
Oh.
it's like, huh?
Yeah.
And then when it comes out, we're like, oh shit.
it all makes sense.
You know, it all makes sense.
Yeah.
The way it meshes together, like what you said,
Right.
like the way it meshes. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The bridge in the song was beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
right? It was like that climax of like saying, yo, it doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah.
We're gonna pia again. Pia means to bloom. We're gonna end up blooming again. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, and even the outro, that breakdown, right? It was different from what like Teddy would originally do. I don't know if Teddy wrote this song.
I'm
not
Teddy.
sure.
I mean, I hear Teddy's style. In
Right.
this.
But either way, it was a different type of breakdown this time. You know, that's what I really enjoyed too. But love Meow. You guys can't wait for their album to drop.
Come on,
Let us know how you guys reacted and your interpretation of the song and video as well. If you enjoyed this reaction, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
And we'll see you in our next video, guys.
Bye.
Bye.